beautiful souls, and welcome to the Radiant Woman podcast. I'm Georgiana, and this is our space, our cozy corner of the world, where we talk about self-discovery, inner power, and what it truly means to be a woman in today's world. Today I want to talk about something that affects every single one of us, whether we realize it or not, the roles we play. We are daughters, mothers, lovers, friends, leaders, nurturers, warriors, initiators, dreamers. We wear so many hats that sometimes we forget which one is truly ours. So what happens when we get stuck in a role that doesn't feel right? What happens when we keep playing a part that drains us instead of fulfilling us? So let's dive in. From the time we are little girls, society, family, the school system, and even our own beliefs shape the roles we think we should play. Be the good girl, be the responsible one, be the selfless giver, be quiet, be strong, be the strong woman who never needs help. Sounds familiar? And now, don't get me wrong, some of these roles are beautiful. Each and one of it are beautiful when they really are what we are here to do. But here's the thing, when a role starts to feel like a cage instead of a choice or a calling, that's when we need to pause and ask, is this really me? Is this really what I want to do in my life? Is this really what I'm here to do? This is the purpose of my life. So let's see some signs we are playing the wrong role. So how do we know when a role isn't serving us? Here are some simple signs. We feel exhausted, not physically but emotionally, like we are constantly running on empty. We feel resentful, maybe towards our partner, our kids, our job, and even ourselves. We hear a little voice inside whispering, this isn't me, this isn't what I really want. I feel I'm wasting my time, I feel I don't live my life. We feel guilty whenever we do something just for ourselves. We keep saying yes when every fiber of our being wants to say no. So if any of this sounds familiar, my lovely, you're not alone. And guess what? You are allowed to rewrite your script. So how to reclaim our true role? How to discover our true role and reclaim it? What can we do when we realize we are stuck in a role that no longer fits us, no longer serves our growth, no longer fulfills our soul? One thing we can do is ask ourselves, who am I without the labels? So we take a deep breath, forget the labels for a moment, mother, wife, boss, healer, whatever it might be. Who are you at your core? What makes you feel alive? What did you love before the world told you who to be? What makes you the happiest? What does it feel the most natural for you? Another thing we can do, stop waiting for permission. So many women wait for someone, society, family, a partner, parents, whomever, to allow them to transform. You don't need permission to step into your truth. You only need your own courage and willpower. You know the saying, better ask for forgiveness than for permission. You and only you can live your life and are responsible for your life. Others can support you, give you feedback or advice. They might try to stop you, but they can only give their opinion, not permission to live your life. Another thing that we can do is start small, but start today. You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Small steps count. Say no to something that drains you. Say yes to something that lights you up. Take 5 minutes just for yourself, without guilt. Make yourself a priority and also take care of yourself. If you are drained and your inner reservoirs are empty, how can you expect to take care of others? And also a very important aspect that we can do, surround ourselves with women who see the real us. We rise when we are seen, heard, supported, respected, accepted as we are. So find women who remind you of your worth, who celebrate and support your transformation instead of questioning it and trying to start a guilt trip to make you renounce it. Here's the truth. We are not just a role, we are a soul, a force of nature, a radiant woman who deserves to live in a way that feels true, that feels fulfilling. Do you know what is the number one regret people have on their deathbed? Not doing what they really wanted to. So today I leave you with a question. If you could step into the role that feels most authentically you, what would it look like? Think about it, feel it, and start moving towards it, one small step at a time. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. If this episode resonates with you, share it with a woman who needs to hear it. And if you want to dive deeper into these conversations, join me on the Radiant Woman community on Facebook, where we lift each other every day. Until next time, be radiant, be true, and most importantly, be your authentic self.